Welcome back, folks, one and all, to Let's Play the Hordes of the Underdark. And when we last left off, we just defeated Sabal. Again.
Keep a sharp eye and a sharp blade. That was my motto when I was an assassin, and it serves us well enough now.
Thank you. If only you'd actually help me during combat, that might be much better. But I don't think you will you? Hello, dude. What are you gonna say?
Hello there.
This winged elf wears the clothing of a wizard, though what a wizard would be doing simply standing in the street is anyone's guess. Gives you a warm smile and a welcoming wave. Hello there. We don't get too many visitors over here by the tower. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Peter Tregtold, a renowned archmage, or should I say, former archmage. Former archmage? What do you mean by that? I used to be obsessed with the power of magic. I burned with the desire to master the arcane arts. Nothing else mattered to me. I abandoned my fellow of Ariel and locked myself away in this tower. But when our town was moved into these underground taverns, something I had nothing to do with, I assure you, I had a revelation. What use is the most powerful spell if you are locked away for years to perfect it? I'd rather be a simple man with friends and life than a powerful wizard in self-imposed exile. Unfortunately, my apprentice didn't see things my way. He decided to devote himself to the life I left behind, and locked myself away in the tower. How can you just throw away your entire life's work? Suppose I was just ready for a change. Now I get fresh air, get to meet people, and I'm not locked away with all my potions and tomes and scrolls. Peter gives a concerned expression on his face. It does seem rather strange, though. I spent years devoted to that research, but now it just doesn't seem very important for some reason. I'm looking for pieces of a broken mirror. Ah yes, the mirror shard. Shortly after we arrived here in the Underdark, and I promise I know nothing about how that happened, I found a single piece of glass out here in the street. I could see it had magical properties, but I've given up the arcane, so I've little use for such trinkets. I gave the mirror shard to my apprentice. He's become quite interested in such things recently. Tell me about your apprentice. He used to be such a good boy. Obedient, respectful of others. I must confess I never apprenticed him for what he was. But now he's changed. When I gave up the magician's life, he embraced it. Strange lights and coloured smoke pour out of the tower from time to time. I know he's trying bizarre and dangerous experiments. Can't understand what happened to him. He just became obsessed with magic. Maybe it was something to do with that broken piece of mirror I gave him. What will you tell me about the tower? I once dwelt within this very tower before I realized the error of my ways and abandoned all my magical research. I can tell you from personal experience, it's a very dangerous place. Like any wizard's home, my tower is filled with a variety of nefarious traps and deadly monsters. Fairly standard stuff, but there's one thing that makes my tower somewhat unusual. I cast powerful enchantments throughout the tower that can twist magic itself, making it react in strange ways. Be warned, my friend. Spells cast inside the tower could have very unexpected results. And of course, my apprentice is still in there. Somewhere, seeking out the secrets that are best left undiscovered, he has chosen to continue the work I left behind. Oh yes, of course, you have things to do, I'm sure. Well, off you go. Oh, it's not very locked, is it? He locked himself away forever. Oh, we don't count just shutting the door as locked. Oh, well, why don't you go in? This whole area is under the effect of... Whoa! Whoa! Rocks and drow.
Evil shall not prevail!
Rocks, by the way, are extremely effortless, devils. Or demons. No, they're demons. Now, be careful when you're casting spells, people. You could turn yourself into a pig, or a chicken, or change your skin color to blue, or make yourself a woman. Any one of these things are possible in a wild magic zone.
Careful! These...
Fortunately, someone's cast Time Stop. Who? Oh, the Balor, probably. Oh dear. There's a Balor here? I like how he just nimbly jumped. That one turned into a rock, did you see? She just transformed magically into a... That is the, Who is casting that?
I love that
I think somebody just keeps randomly casting Time Stop. I suppose you should, go murder the Balor. The Balor is not actually going to be that hard, as you can see. Challenge 1820 monster, the most feared among their kind of demons.
Careful!
That feared by me.
I love the taste of elf blood in the morning.
Is
oh, yes.
everybody dead? Where's Deacon? Deacon? Yeah, you're there. Good. Well, that was, not difficult. That, by the way, was the entrance hall. You saw people being turned into stones and probably all manner of other things. I'm just going to check that on my part here as they should be, which they are. Let's go through this door. Anything interesting? Not hugely. Oh, a hellhound. Because you have those in your pantry. They're not very tough either, though. They're really not very tough. I just totally destroyed them. So the Balor was a bit of a pushover. Bit disappointing, really. I was expecting a bit more from that. Especially from Temple of Elemental Evil. Ah, Vrock. Hello. They can summon other creatures, by the way. All devils and demons can do that. They have a chance of summoning another one. The only difference is it's pretty permanent. All these creatures aren't being killed, by the way. They're all just returning back to the abyss from whence they came. Which is not desirable, especially if you're going around killing the devils and demons, but, you know. Level 2. Oh good! More Denzians. Another... Oh, this is an actual Balor. Apparently this guy is only easy to
Your life is forfeit!
I'm apparently diseased. What kind of disease are we talking about here? It hasn't afflicted me yet. This Balor, however... Let's murder it. 39 damage, 27 damage,
Careful!
24
These
damage.
outsiders can be tricky.
Oh, that's the end of the Balor.
Bust your good!
This guy's just summoning Balors willy-nilly. I'm sort of a bit worried about him, to be honest. She's actually fighting things! Hooray! I'm happy about this. Yes! Hooray, I may not be completely broken. Deacon's always been fighting. Deacon's just been heroically... Oh. I don't quite know what happened there. A wild magic surge, that's what happened. There are enemies nearby, apparently. I suppose I've got to clear out this floor first. I don't quite know what the wild magic surge did, though.
Careful! These outsiders can be tricky.
So I killed all of them with cleave. That's, fair enough, I guess. Anything interesting to loot here? There might be. Some spells. Suppose that is the one thing you would loot in a wizard's tower. Would be spells. As a wizard, you'd be golden here. Just running around, casting spells willy-nilly. But I'm not a wizard. I'm a cleric. Well, I have no use for such things. I might sell them later, though. Hello, succubus. Sorry, I'm a little above your challenge rating. Who shut the door? Deacon, did you shut the door? Open the door. There must be more creatures in there. Hey, I resisted the damage. This is always good. So now I'm just diseased. Oh good, more Balors. Oh. That's not just a normal Balor. That's a Balor Lord. A Balor Lord. I didn't even know such a thing existed. Now I'm a little worried about the other things I encountered earlier. Those Balor were apparently the easy ones, the small fry. This one, not so much. That's kinda bad. Well, I'm gonna have to fight him, aren't I?
This is too much. I can't carry all this garbage.
What happened? My strength has been decreased. My movement speed has been decreased too. Can I cure this, please? I'm now surrounded by flies. Did I actually... When was the last time I... Oh dear, it was all the way up here. I hadn't even gone up to floor 2, had I? Nope! You have to fight all those guys again. It's not going to take me very long, though. Apologies for that. That guy doesn't take very long to kill anyway. Who gave me the disease anyway?
Your death shall be beautiful.
Careful! These outsiders can be tricky.
Is that him spitting a fireball at my face? Stop spitting fireballs at my face, Mr. Valor.
Careful! These
kill you now.
outsiders can be tricky.
It's a succubus firing lightning bolts at me. What's you
Give
doing?
it up. You ain't gonna
Just don't want to be
chance.
diseased
Careful!
before I even start the fight. You know. Well, that's you dead. That's the way back to the exit. In here are some quasits. And in there are some, hello, quasits. Yeah, you guys are literally going to die. Oh, this thing's lootable, apparently. Didn't even realise the desk was lootable. Well, reason to go in there after all. I wouldn't have found that out had I ever not needed to load. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams. Actually, my character is kind of wealthy. He is sort of hoarding loot. A mad loot hoarder. So there's this door that has a succubus in it, and then there's the other door that has the impossible creature of doom. I'm actually a bit worried
These
about...
outsiders can be tricky.
It seems okay. So, let's rest downstairs, as it's not going to let me rest upstairs. Balor Lord. Yeesh. I can't even think what a Balor Lord's actually capable of. I've never heard of a Balor Lord before. Sounds like either something unique to the game, or something from, say, a Fiend Folio that I have not read. Could be anything. It's probably horrible. But what I do know is I'm not going to be facing it this video. A Balor Lord sounds like something that I'll need to focus some intense time on. Plus, it's probably got ridiculous armor class and ridiculous spell resistance. And all sorts of other fun stuff. If any of you have stone skin, feel free to cast it on me. I might need it. So, folks. The Balor Lord. He's just in this room beyond. And I'm not looking forward to fighting him one bit. So when we come back, folks, a combat worthy of the ages. Probably just this age, though. I don't think the next age of man in this setting will care much for it. I'll catch you later. I'll see you then. Later.